I want you to make 2024 the most productive year yet. Hi friends, my name is Dr. Caroline Bekele, a practicing board-certified family medicine physician, practicing in an RVU-based system, and this channel is created to help RVU-based primary care physicians scale their work RVUs and maximize their income in order to have a thriving career. And so starting with my own story, at the end of 2022, I had suffered a pretty significant burnout. I mean, my work RVU productivity suffered, my income suffered, and so I had to figure out a way to heal myself from that burnout, but also promise myself that I would not get back into that again. And so in the following months of 2023, I began to learn and implement several different strategies that helped me work smarter, be more efficient, and ultimately maximize my work RVU productivity and income to a level I never thought I could as a primary care physician. So in this video, I want to share with you 3 shifts that you need to make to help you scale your work RVUs and income in order to make 2024 the most productive year yet. So number 1, get efficient. You cannot be productive if you are not efficient. Those two things go hand in hand. Now, we all know as primary care physicians, our work is not just simply seeing patients. There's always a million and one tasks that need to be completed each and every workday. And so the best thing you can do is to have systems in place to help you work smarter and be efficient in order to maximize your productivity. And so starting out at the top of the systems list is, of course, you have to see your scheduled patients. But following from that, I highly recommend that you work on getting your charts completed after every encounter, or at least every 2 to 3 encounters. Don't let your charts pile up and wait until the end of the day, or even worse, the next day, to complete them. This is non-negotiable when it comes to maximizing productivity. Once your charts are sorted out and you have some downtime in between seeing patients, then you can prioritize the next most important tasks, which typically tends to be your own basket. So calling patients about their lab results, or maybe completing paperwork that needs to be done. If there's any tasks you can delegate to your support staff, do so. If a task does not require you as the physician to complete, then leave it for your support staff to complete. That way you can use your time wisely in order to complete the tasks that do require your attention as the physician. Also, if there's any task that can wait until the next day, then leave it for the next day. Burnout does not have to be part of your journey. This is how you will learn to not overwhelm yourself, but still be able to complete all of your main and important tasks each and every workday. So now you may be wondering, how is efficiency going to help me maximize my work RVU productivity and income? Well, efficiency in your workday, having systems in place to help you work smarter, actually allows you to be able to provide more profitable services to your patients, which in turn leads you to maximize your RVU generating potential. And so essentially, over time, you'll be able to scale your work RVUs and income. Moving on to the second shift, you have to make it a challenge. Scaling your work RVUs does not have to feel like it is more work. Honestly, if you make it into a challenge, it will ultimately feel like a game that you want to get really good at, because then you'll feel like you're winning when you do get really good at it. So there are 2 decisions that you have to make. Number 1, that this is a game that you want to play, and 2, that this is a game that you want to get really good at. Once you make those 2 decisions and commit to them, then you're ready to place those systems in place in order to maximize your productivity and income. The path to scaling work RVUs is simply a set of systems or strategies that you have to put in place. One thing I always say is you are not here to change the RVU system. The system is already there in place. Your job is to take advantage of the system in order to do really well. Now, I know there's some physicians that say, oh, the RVU system favors the employer because the more you do, the more profits you're generating for the employer. I'm okay with that because I'm not naive enough to think that as an employed physician that all of the profits generated come directly to me. I'm an employee, and so naturally I get a piece of the profits generated, as do the other employees, and the rest of it goes to the employer. Again, I'm okay with that. If you're not okay with that and you want to start your own private practice, by all means have at it. This video is not for you. This video is for those that understand and accept the RVU system for what it is and want to take advantage of it in order to maximize their compensation. So the same way you have to be strategic to play and excel at a video game, the concept applies to scaling work RVUs as well. There are going to be several different strategies you apply to your work consistently every day, every week, every month in order to succeed. If you're interested in learning more about these strategies, by the way, this is exactly what we teach at my RVU consulting program. The link is down below if you want to check that out. I've also included a link to a free training video if you want to check that out as well. Moving on to the third shift, know your numbers. Whether you're trying to excel as a physician, as a finance expert, as a business owner, you have to know your numbers. And so as an RVU-based primary care physician, you need to know your point A and your point B. So your point A being knowing your current annual work RVUs and your current income, and your point B, your desired annual work RVUs and your desired income. Once you have those 2 points established, then you will start to put those systems in place. You will start to implement those different strategies in order to get you from that point A to point B. Now, I do want to make a note in case you don't already know, but your annual work RVUs are multiplied by a conversion factor that is in dollar amount. So that is how your compensation is generated. You should be able to find your conversion factor or your RVU base rate in your compensation reports. Once you know your desired income, you can convert it into annual work RVUs. And so every single month as you're working towards your desired goal, you need to keep track of your work RVU production in order to know whether or not the work that you're putting in, those strategies that you're implementing, are actually working and steering you in the right direction. If this was interesting to you and you'd like to hear more valuable information like this, then definitely consider subscribing, because I post a video like this every single week, doing my best to help RVU-based primary care physicians scale their work RVUs and income without overworking or burning out. Again, the link to my RVU consulting program is down below if you want to check that out, as is the link to a free training video if you want to check that out as well. Make sure to leave a like and share this video with your colleagues. I'll see you next time.